What if I told you there was a creature in the ocean so scary even fishermen won't go near it? A monster squid that's nearly blind but has eyes the size of basketballs? A creature that lives 2,000 feet below the surface and has suckers the size of dinner plates? Welcome back! I'm here, and today we're going to talk about the one, the only, the colossal squid. The colossal squid is an enigmatic deep-sea dwelling squid belonging to the family Omostrophidae. It is the largest invertebrate predator known to man and possibly the largest animal in the world. This monster is rarely seen by humans. In fact, until recently, scientists knew very little about it. Some thought it was just a myth or a legend like the kraken, a gigantic mythical sea monster said to dwell off the coasts of Norway and Sweden. But the kraken is nothing compared to this monster. In 2004, scientists finally got photographic evidence of this huge beast when they found dead colossal squids in the stomachs of sperm whales off the coast of Antarctica. They found other evidence as well, like giant hooks embedded in whale skin. Those hooks belong to the colossal squid. Scientists have estimated that this squid can grow to be 13 feet long and weigh 1.5 tons. That's almost as big as a school bus and 3 times bigger than the largest octopus ever recorded. But the most amazing thing about the colossal squid is that it lives in the ocean's midnight zone, 2,000 feet below the surface where no light can penetrate. Down there, the water temperature hovers around freezing and scientists have only explored 5% of that habitat. Most of what we know about this squid comes from indirect evidence like the remains that have been found in whale stomachs and discarded skin and suckers that have been found floating on the ocean surface. It's believed that the colossal squid has giant eyes that are 10 inches wide, larger than any other animal on Earth. These eyes help it see the faintest glimmer of light in the darkness so it can hunt. Some scientists think the colossal squid has bioluminescent skin, meaning it can produce its own light to attract prey or to camouflage itself against the faint light filtering down from the ocean surface. Other bioluminescent creatures that live in the deep sea use light to lure prey or to confuse their predators. Scientists don't know exactly what the colossal squid eats, but because it has no natural enemies, it's believed that it's an apex predator, meaning it sits at the top of the food chain in its ecosystem. It may eat smaller squids, fish, crustaceans, and even other predators. One of the most amazing things about the colossal squid is its unique weaponry. It has 10 arms lined with sharp swivel hooks and 2 long tentacles tipped with large suckers, each as big as a dinner plate. These weapons are used to capture and hold onto prey while the squid's beak slices it into chunks. The mantle or main body section of the colossal squid is incredibly powerful. When contracted, it can hurl the squid through the water at speeds of up to 25 miles per hour. It can also use its mantle to change directions quickly, allowing it to ambush its prey. Some scientists believe that the colossal squid is constantly battling sperm whales, which are also drawn to the deep waters where the squid lives. Sperm whales have been found with scars that may have been caused by the colossal squid. One sperm whale was found with a piece of squid skin embedded in its head. Another had a giant hook lodged in its dorsal fin. Most of what we know about the colossal squid's behavior comes from indirect evidence, like the way it moves, how it preys on its victims, and how it grows. Scientists believe that it uses all of its arms and tentacles to move around, although some scientists think it uses only 8 of its arms to crawl along the ocean floor like a crab and uses its 2 long tentacles to snatch prey. Others believe that the colossal squid is a master of disguise, able to change color and texture to blend in with its surroundings. Thanks to new technology, scientists are learning more about the colossal squid than ever before. Remotely operated vehicles or ROVs have been used to explore the deep sea where the colossal squid lives. Some of these vehicles are equipped with cameras that can capture video of deep sea creatures like the colossal squid. Although no one has ever seen a live colossal squid underwater, scientists have found a few dead specimens. The first live specimen was caught off the coast of New Zealand in 2006. Since then, there have been a few more sightings, but all of the squids were dead. The colossal squid is an elusive, almost mythical creature that lives in the darkest depths of the ocean. Despite its size and strength, it's a relatively new discovery to science, and much of its behavior remains a mystery. The vastness of the deep ocean makes studying the colossal squid difficult, but it also makes its habitat largely unexplored. As we continue to explore the deep sea, we're sure to learn more about this enigmatic creature and others like it. Now it's time to make your voice heard. Comment below. Which part of this squid do you think is the coolest? Is it the giant hooks, the giant suckers, or the giant eyes? Comment below. Also, remember to check back again soon for more videos about the amazing animals that inhabit our world. See you next time. Jellyfish may look simple, but they're fascinating. They're made up of about 95% water. And here's the wild part. They don't have a brain, heart, or even lungs. These creatures belong to a group called cnidarians and have survived for millions of years without the organs we consider essential. Starfish have an incredible survival trick. If threatened by a predator, they can actually shed an arm to escape. Some even deliberately detach a limb to distract attackers before growing a new one. Sea turtles are well-known ocean travelers. They're mostly herbivores, munching on seagrass and algae. When it's time to reproduce, female turtles dig a nest with their hind flippers on sandy beaches and bury their eggs there for protection. Crabs are everywhere. With more than 4,500 species, they live in saltwater, freshwater, and even in brackish marshes. Each species has its own unique shell shape and claw style. Monkeys, one of the most recognizable primates. They're highly adaptable, living in forests, grasslands, and even mountains. Most species use their tails for balance, especially when climbing through trees. Crocodiles are true apex predators. They raid carnivorous and will eat almost anything from fish and birds to mammals and even other reptiles. Their ambush hunting style has made them successful survivors for over 200 million years. Ducks are interesting too. Males are called drakes. Females are hens. Surprisingly, ducks don't have nerves in their feet, which means they can stand on ice without feeling the cold. Seahorses flip the script of parenthood. It's the male seahorse that carries and gives birth to the babies. These unusual fish are monogamous and, despite their unique appearance, they're weak swimmers, often relying on their snouts to find food. Stingrays share close family ties with sharks. Speaking of sharks, they've been around since before dinosaurs and have fine-tuned their bodies to dominate the seas. While most fish are cold-blooded, Species like the great white shark and tuna can keep their core temperature slightly higher than the water around them. Orcas, also called killer whales, are brilliant hunters. They live in groups and use coordinated tactics to catch prey. Female orcas can even live up to 80 years or longer, which is remarkable for a marine predator. Among the big cats, tigers are the largest species, with the Bengal tiger being the most widespread. Octopuses are true masters of disguise, able to change color instantly to blend into their surroundings or even signal their mood. Brown bears are generally solitary animals, except during the breeding season when they seek out mates. Like other squids, the giant squid has 3 hearts. One pumps oxygenated blood throughout the body, while the other two focus on moving blood through the gills. Hammerhead sharks stand out with their uniquely wide-set eyes, giving them excellent vision compared to other sharks. Polar bears, on the other hand, rely heavily on hunting ringed and bearded seals, using a mix of patience and power. Penguins use their feet in more ways than walking when swimming. They angle their feet like rudders to steer underwater. Lions, known as the kings of the jungle, are mostly found in Africa, with just one small population living outside the continent. Giraffes, the tallest land animals, can be told apart by the unique patterns of their patches, which vary by species. Elephants are the world's largest land animals. You can identify their species by their ears, and their trunks are surprisingly versatile. Even their tusks are actually just modified teeth. The largest land snail is the giant African snail, which, like all snails, lacks a backbone. The blue tang, also called the regal tang or dory fish, is one of the ocean's most recognizable reef dwellers. Hippos are the 3rd largest land mammals. Strong swimmers but often aggressive, they're now considered a threatened species. Sperm whales are designed for the deep sea. With their streamlined bodies, they can dive over 6,500 feet and hold their breath for more than an hour. The clownfish, with its bright orange body and distinctive white bands, thrives in coral reefs. Toothed whales have a special structure in their foreheads called melon, which helps them with echolocation. Some whales even use bubble nets to trap schools of fish. Blue whales, the largest animals ever to exist, once filled the Antarctic seas by the thousands. Sadly, whaling reduced their numbers drastically, and many still face the danger of getting caught in nets today. Hi! Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn about some ocean animals. We will also learn some interesting facts about them. Let's start. First, we have clownfish. Clownfish live in the warm waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. They create communities of various clownfish with specific roles. Male clownfish are dedicated fathers that prepare the nest for the female, guard the eggs, and clean the nest. How amazing is that? Next, we have ducklings. Most ducklings can swim and feed themselves shortly after hatching. Like most baby birds, they follow their mother closely for protection and learning. They are cute, aren't they? Next, we have baby turtles. Baby turtles hatch on beaches and instinctively head toward the ocean. They have been around since the time of dinosaurs. Isn't that amazing? Now let's talk about small alligators. Small alligators hatchling eat insects, crabs, crayfish, small fish, frogs, snails, and many other small prey. They are very smart and can solve puzzles and open jars. How smart is that? They are also known to be very aggressive. Next, we have an octopus. An octopus has 3 hearts and 2 brains. When scared, an octopus can squirt ink to hide and escape from predators. It can also change color and texture to blend in with its surroundings. Amazing, isn't it? Next, we have jellyfish. Jellyfish have been around for over 500 million years, making them older than dinosaurs. They don't have brains or hearts, but can still move and sting. That's incredible. Now let's talk about beluga whales. Next, we have walruses. Walruses have huge tusks that they use to help pull themselves out of the water onto ice. They can sleep underwater and surface for air without waking up. Now that's what I call a perfect napping spot. Now let's talk about sheep. There are over 1,200 different breeds of sheep worldwide, each with unique characteristics. Sheep have excellent memories and can recognize faces of other sheep and humans. They communicate by making different sounds like baaing. Next, we have frogs. Frogs can breathe through their skin as well as their lungs. Some frogs can jump over 20 times their own body lengths. That's like jumping over a 20-foot high wall. Now let's talk about starfish. Did you know starfish aren't actually fish? They are called sea stars because they have a star-like shape. They have no bones or brain and can live very long lives, sometimes up to 100 years. Next, we have ducks. Some ducks travel super far. Many kinds of ducks are migratory, which means they fly thousands of miles to warmer places when it gets cold. During migration, ducks travel in groups called flocks. Now let's talk about lobsters. Lobsters have a crusher claw and a pincer claw. Some lobsters have the crusher claw on the right side and others have it on the left. They are scavengers, which means they eat dead animals. Next, we have pufferfish. Pufferfish even have spines on their bodies that stick out when they puff up, making them look even more dangerous. These spines are actually modified scales. Next, let's talk about giant pandas. Giant pandas mostly eat bamboo and spend up to 12 hours a day eating. They have strong jaws and teeth to crush tough bamboo. They are well adapted to climbing and can run up to 35 miles per hour. Now let's talk about penguins. Penguins can jump up to 6 feet out of the water to get back onto land like little flying leaps without wings. They have special webbing between their toes that allows them to swim underwater. Next, we have hermit crabs. Hermit crabs don't have their own shells. They find empty shells from other animals to live in and change shells as they grow. They have a hard exoskeleton that protects them from predators. Next, we have polar bears. Polar bears have black skin under their white fur to soak up the sun's heat. Their fur is actually transparent and appears white because it reflects visible light. Polar bears are excellent swimmers and can hold their breath for up to 2 minutes underwater. Next, we have fish. Fish use gills to breathe underwater, extracting oxygen from the water. Some fish can glow in the dark using special light-producing cells. They come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Now let's talk about hippos. Hippos are very large animals that live in rivers and lakes in Africa. They spend a lot of time in the water to keep cool. They are herbivores and mainly eat grass. Next, we have seahorses. Seahorses swim upright. Unlike most fish, they use their tails to hold onto seaweed so they don't get swept away by currents. Seahorses have very small mouths, but they can eat small crustaceans and plankton. Next, we have sharks. Sharks have been around for over 400 million years, even before dinosaurs. They can sense tiny electrical signals from other animals to find prey. They also have a sixth sense that helps them detect changes in water pressure, allowing them to sense objects nearby. Next, we have eels. Eels may look like snakes, but they are actually fish. They belong to the order Anguilliformes and have long, narrow bodies with smooth or scaleless skin. Eels are found in both fresh and salt water around the world. Last but not least, we have narwhal. Narwhal live up to 50 years. Narwhal change color with age. Their tusks are actually a tooth. Narwhal are known for their long, straight tusks, which are actually modified teeth. That's all for today. See you next time. It is time to learn about some of the ocean's most dangerous animals that kids should know about. Hi, my name is Sai. Welcome to my channel. There are so many amazing animals in the ocean, but today we're going to talk about some of the more dangerous ones. So let's get started with this Shark Facts for Kids video. The first one is a blue whale. The blue whale is the largest animal that has ever lived on our planet Earth. It can grow up to 100 feet long and weigh as much as 330,000 pounds. That's heavier than 33 elephants. The blue whale is a mammal, which means it has lungs and has to breathe air like us. Blue whales use echolocation to find food. They emit a series of clicks, whistles, and pulses and then listen for the echoes to see if there's any fish around. If there is, they use their huge mouths to gulp down thousands of fish and krill. Even though the blue whale is the biggest animal alive today, it eats very little, only about 40,000 calories a day. That's about the same as a person eating 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. The next ocean animal that kids should know about is the Portuguese man-o'-war. This animal is also known as a blue bottle. They are found in all of the world's oceans, but mostly in the tropical waters. They float on the surface of the water using their long, thin, hollow tentacles to catch prey. When the tentacles come into contact with another object, they coil around it and inject a venom into it. This stops the other animal from moving and then the man-o'-war can eat it. The good news is that they don't usually attack humans unless provoked. But if you do get stung by one, it can be very painful. The best way to avoid getting stung by a Portuguese man-o'-war is to not touch it. If you do get stung, then vinegar and salt water will help to stop the pain. Jellyfish stings are no fun. Let's move on to the third animal that kids should know about, the lionfish. Lionfish have a venomous sting that they use to capture prey and defend themselves. They are native to the Indian and Pacific Oceans, but have recently been found in the Atlantic Ocean as well. Lionfish are a type of fish that has spines on its back and a venomous sting. If you were to touch one, it would feel like being stabbed with 1,000 tiny needles. And if you were stung by one, you could go into anaphylactic shock and die. The best way to avoid getting stung by a lionfish is to not touch one. But if you do get stung, then venom experts say that you should pluck the spines off with tweezers if possible, because that will disturb the unfired cells less than scrubbing with seawater or a credit card. Our fourth animal is a box jellyfish. This jellyfish is found in the coastal waters of Australia and other parts of the world. It is one of the most venomous creatures on the planet. Its sting can cause excruciating pain, paralysis, and even death. The box jellyfish is almost invisible to the human eye. It is very hard to see because of how transparent it is. Even though it is almost invisible, you can still see its four box-shaped eyes, which is how it got its name. If you are stung by a box jellyfish, you should pluck the tentacles off with tweezers if possible, because that will disturb the unfired cells less than scrubbing with seawater or a credit card. Number 5. The blue-ringed octopus. The blue-ringed octopus is small, but it is one of the most venomous creatures on the planet. Its venom is so powerful that it can kill a human in as little as 1 hour. The blue-ringed octopus is found in the Pacific Ocean, from Japan to Australia. It lives in shallow coral reef waters where it preys on other small sea creatures. The blue-ringed octopus is very shy and will only attack if it feels threatened. If you do get bitten by one, then you should immediately put the affected limb in cold water and seek medical attention right away. Number 6. The saltwater crocodile. The saltwater crocodile is the largest reptile in the world. It is a carnivorous beast that will eat just about anything that gets in its way. They live in brackish water habitats, which means they can survive in both fresh and salt water. Saltwater crocodiles are found in South and Southeast Asia as well as northern Australia. They can grow up to 23 feet long and weigh over 1,000 pounds. If you encounter a saltwater crocodile in the wild, then you should keep your distance. They are not afraid of humans and will attack if they feel threatened. If you do get attacked by one, then you should try to fight back because that may just make them run away. Thanks for watching. Which ocean animal was your favorite? Make sure to share this video with your friends so they can learn about these amazing ocean animals too. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. See you next time. Hey guys, have you ever wondered what a giant shark would look like next to a tiny fish? Well, wonder no more because in this video we're going to find out just that. We'll explore the ocean depths and uncover some of the tiniest and biggest sea creatures that exist. You won't believe how small some of these fish are. So make sure to watch until the end to find out which giant shark is bigger than a school bus. You won't want to miss it. First, we have to take a look at this huge whale shark. Whale sharks are the largest living shark species and can grow up to 40 feet long. That's about the length of a school bus. And they can weigh over 20,000 pounds, which is the equivalent of 10 adult hippos. Despite their enormous size, whale sharks are actually filter feeders, meaning that they eat only plankton and small fish. They swim with their mouths open, filtering tiny organisms out of the water. Whale sharks are found in all of the world's oceans and are most active near the surface. They are generally slow-moving creatures, but can reach speeds of up to 30 miles per hour when they are threatened. Whale sharks are also known for their distinctive spotted pattern, which is unique to each individual. These spots are actually scars left behind by smaller fish and other creatures that have grazed the shark's skin. Despite their size, whale sharks are not aggressive towards humans and are generally curious by nature. If you ever encounter one of these gentle giants, consider yourself lucky. Just be careful not to get too close because even a small nudge from a whale shark could be enough to knock you out. Now let's take a look at this massive basking shark. The basking shark is the second largest shark in the world, growing up to 33 feet long and weighing over 2,000 pounds. It has a wide, flat head and a huge mouth that it uses to filter plankton and small fish. Like the whale shark, the basking shark is a filter feeder, meaning that it eats only tiny organisms that it filters out of the water. Basking sharks are found in the coastal waters of both the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans and are most active during the summer months. They are generally slow-moving creatures, but can reach speeds of up to 15 miles per hour when they are threatened. Unlike the whale shark, the basking shark does not have any predators of its own. However, it is sometimes targeted by humans for its liver oil, which was once used in lamps and lubricants. Today, the basking shark is listed as endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Now let's take a look at this adorable little pygmy goby. The pygmy goby is one of the smallest fish in the world, growing to a maximum length of only 0.6 inches. That's about the size of a dime. These tiny fish are found in the coastal waters of Australia and New Guinea and live among algae and coral reefs. Pygmy gobies are typically light brown or green in color with dark spots or stripes. They are often difficult to see because of their small size and cryptic coloration. Pygmy gobies are generally not targeted by predators and are not considered to be an important food source for larger fish. Instead, they play an important role in the ecosystem by consuming plankton and other small organisms. Another tiny fish you might come across is the clownfish. Clownfish are actually a group of 28 different species of small, brightly colored fish that live in the warm waters of the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. The most famous clownfish species is the Ocellaris clownfish, which is the star of the popular movie Finding Nemo. Ocellaris clownfish typically reach a maximum length of 10 centimeters and have a distinctive orange body with white stripes. They live in anemones, which are stinging cells that protect them from predators. Clownfish are actually immune to the sting of anemones, which makes them one of the few animals that can live in these dangerous environments. Clownfish are also highly social creatures and live in groups that consist of a breeding female, a breeding male, and non-breeding individuals. So there you have it, a tiny clownfish and a massive shark. What do you think? Which one would you rather be? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun and educational videos about the ocean and marine life. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Welcome. I'm here to introduce you to this incredible world. So far, we've only scratched the surface of what's down there. Less than 5% of the ocean floor has been mapped in any detail. And what we have seen so far has revealed just how little we really understand about the world beneath the waves. Are you ready to take a journey into the unknown? To explore the ocean's abyss and uncover the secrets it holds? Join me and get ready for an adventure like no other. As we dive deeper, the water pressure begins to crush anything in its path. Sunlight disappears, leaving us in total darkness. Most sea creatures wouldn't last a second in such extreme conditions, but something thrives here. Strange creatures with glowing lights illuminate the darkness. Welcome to the world where nothing is as it seems and everything is stranger than fiction. It's hard to comprehend the immensity of the ocean's depths. At over 11,000 meters deep, the Mariana Trench is nearly 2 kilometers deeper than the tallest mountain on Earth, Mount Everest. Yet despite these extreme conditions, life finds a way. Here, bizarre ecosystems flourish in the most inhospitable environments imaginable. To truly appreciate the challenges of exploring the ocean floor, consider this. If the Earth's surface were the size of a basketball court, the ocean floor would be the size of a football field. That is why exploring the ocean's depths is akin to trying to find a needle in a haystack. But that hasn't stopped us from trying. In the mid-1960s, we started sending down remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, to observe and interact with deep-sea life. These robotic submarines equipped with cameras and manipulators allowed scientists to explore areas previously untouched by human eyes. Equipped with cameras and manipulators, they became our eyes and hands in this extreme environment. More recently, autonomous underwater vehicles, AUVs, have been developed to map vast areas of the ocean floor in unprecedented detail. These unmanned vehicles equipped with sonar and other instruments can explore much larger areas than ROVs, providing us with a more comprehensive understanding of the ocean's depths. Yet despite these technological advancements, the ocean floor remains largely unexplored. There's still so much that we don't know about this alien world beneath our feet. Imagine what we might find if we could explore just a tiny fraction of the remaining unknown territory. What if we discovered new species of deep-sea creatures with unique adaptations to their environment? What if we found evidence of ancient shipwrecks or even lost cities beneath the waves? The potential for discovery is endless, and it is up to us to continue pushing the boundaries of exploration to unlock the secrets of the ocean floor. As we venture deeper into this uncharted territory, we'll encounter all sorts of strange and wonderful things that will challenge our understanding of the natural world. From bioluminescent jellyfish to hydrothermal vents that support entire ecosystems without any sunlight. One of the most fascinating aspects of deep-sea life is the way that organisms have adapted to survive in such extreme conditions. For example, many deep-sea creatures have developed light-producing organs called photophores that allow them to communicate and attract prey in the darkness. Others have evolved to withstand immense pressures by developing flexible bodies and fluid-filled sacs that help them maintain their shape. Despite these incredible adaptations, deep-sea life is incredibly fragile and vulnerable to changes in its environment. That is why it is so important that we explore and understand the ocean floor before it is too late. With each new discovery, we learn more about the interconnectedness of all living things and our place in the web of life. Who knows what wonders we might find if we dare to explore the uncharted waters of the ocean floor. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery. Together, we can explore the unknown and uncover the secrets of our planet's last frontier. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep-sea adventures. And if you want to learn more about deep-sea exploration, check out the resources provided. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll be part of a deep-sea mission yourself. Until then, keep exploring and dreaming big. The ocean's depths hold endless possibilities for discovery and adventure. So don't ever stop asking questions and seeking out the unknown. After all, the more we explore, the more we discover not just about the world around us, but also about ourselves. In the heart of the boundless ocean, where sunlight fades into perpetual twilight, there exists a world of wonders that humans can only dream of. A realm where colossal creatures glide through the abyss, communicating in the language of clicks and whistles, weaving a tapestry of bonds so intricate it rivals the finest lace. This is the hidden world of the bottlenose whale, where intelligence knows no bounds and emotions run deeper than the ocean's darkest trench. Today we'll join a pod of these magnificent creatures on an extraordinary adventure, exploring the profound mysteries of their existence. Are you ready to embark on this journey of discovery? Then let's dive into the depths together and uncover the secrets of the bottlenose whale. Morning has broken over the horizon. The sun, a pale disk in the vast expanse of the sky, casts long shadows across the rippling waves. For the bottlenose whales, the day's first light brings with it the promise of a new adventure. With a flick of their powerful tails, they breach the surface, sending sparkling showers of water into the air. Each leap is a celebration of life, a joyous exclamation in the grand symphony of the ocean. As the whales settle into the rhythm of the day, the matriarch of the pod, her wisdom etched in the lines on her weathered face, leads the way. Her keen eye, honed by years of experience, scans the horizon, ever vigilant for signs of danger or promise. The rest of the pod, a kaleidoscope of gray and white, follows close behind, their movements a silent ballet, a testament to the grace that defines their species. The quest for breakfast begins, a ritual as ingrained in their daily routine as the tides themselves. The whales, with their echolocation abilities, navigate the vast underwater realm with precision, their clicks and whistles painting a detailed map of their surroundings. They work together, their massive bodies parting the water as they create a wave of sound that bounces back, revealing the location of their prey. In this intricate dance of sound and movement, they weave a tapestry of cooperation, a testament to the intelligence that sets them apart. Amidst the hunt, there are moments of respite, instances where the whales come together not just as hunters and prey, but as individuals with stories to tell and songs to share. Gentle touches, a language all their own, replace the crashing of waves as they greet one another. Playful squeals echo through the water, carrying with them the laughter of the deep. And when the youngest members of the pod breach the surface, their joy knows no bounds. It's a reminder that beneath the immensity of their size, they are, above all, living, breathing creatures full of wonder and delight. Mothers, patient and loving, guide their calves, sharing the wisdom of generations past. Each ripple, each turn, each twist becomes a lesson, ensuring the survival of the pod's newest generation. Through the day, they roam, their paths perhaps guided by the ancient stars or the whispers of the current. But wherever they go, they carry with them the essence of community, the spirit of family, the strength of unity. The ocean may be vast, but for these whales, it's not just a home, it's a realm of connection, a place where every click, every whistle resonates with the heartbeat of their shared existence. And as the sun begins its slow descent, casting hues of gold and crimson across the sky, the whales prepare for a new chapter in their day. Rest is not an option, but energy conservation is key. For the deeper dives, the more intense hunts lie ahead. Yet even in this, there is poetry, a ballet of balance and grace. As they glide through the water, their bodies seem to become one with the waves, every movement a testament to their majesty. The threat of predators looms, a constant shadow in the vast openness of the ocean. Yet the whales, with their acute senses and powerful presence, stand firm. Their day is a continuous cycle of vigilance and response, a dance between predator and prey that plays out in the grand theater of the deep. Their intelligence, a marvel to behold, shines through in their problem-solving skills, their adaptability, their sheer determination to thrive. In this world of endless blue, they are not just creatures of instinct, but beings of thought, of strategy, of innovation. As the sun dips below the horizon, leaving the whales in the soft glow of twilight, their day draws to a close. Yet the day is not done. There is still the echo of the hunt, the memory of the shared moments, the promise of a new dawn. For the bottlenose whales, the day may end, but their story never does. It's a story of resilience, of intelligence, of community, a story that echoes through the depths of our oceans, reminding us of the wonders that exist beyond our world of concrete and glass. It's a story that invites us to listen, to observe, to learn, and most importantly, to protect. They say necessity is the mother of invention, and nowhere is this more true than in the deep, mysterious depths of our oceans. Welcome to our channel, your one station for all the news from the deep sea. Today, we are taking a plunge into the brilliant minds of the bottlenose whale. But don't be fooled by their seemingly playful nature. These guys are the ultimate problem solvers of the underwater world. They use tools, outsmart predators, and even work together to take down prey. So buckle up, because today we're diving deep into the astonishing problem-solving skills of the bottlenose whale. Echoes of ingenuity, sonar, and sensory masterpieces. First, let's talk about their sonar. It's like their own personal GPS, and it's insanely accurate. These whales emit a series of clicks, and when they bounce back off objects underwater, they can create a map of their surroundings in their mind. This helps them find food, avoid predators, and navigate through some of the toughest terrains in the ocean. And it's not just their sonar. Their other senses are pretty remarkable too. Like they have excellent hearing, which helps them listen for the faintest of sounds, making them aware of what's happening around them at all times. And their touch is super sensitive, helping them feel their way through murky waters. Basically, their sensory adaptations are next level, making them the Sherlock Holmes of the sea. Social solutions, collaboration, and community. Now let's talk about how they interact with each other. You see, bottlenose whales are social creatures who live in groups called pods. And within these pods, they develop unique ways of solving problems together. For instance, they have elaborate hunting strategies where they work together to herd fish into tight balls, making it easier to catch them. And communication is key to all of this. They use a variety of sounds to communicate, from simple whistles to more complex posed calls. And these calls aren't just for show. They're an essential part of their problem-solving process. By understanding each other's calls, the whales can coordinate their actions and take down prey that is bigger than any of them could handle alone. It's like having a team of experts working together to tackle any challenge. Environmental obstacles, adapting to the deep. Life in the ocean isn't easy. There are all kinds of challenges that these whales have to overcome, from finding food to staying safe from predators. But they're up to the task. When resources are scarce, they travel long distances to find new feeding grounds. And they are not afraid to get creative with their hunting techniques. For example, they've been known to use tools like sponges to help them find food. And when it comes to predators, they've got some tricks up their dolphin-shaped sleeves. They're pretty evasive, and they often form groups to protect themselves. And if that doesn't work, they've got one last resort: their speed. Yeah, These guys can swim like the Flash, making it almost impossible for predators to catch them. Beyond instinct, a glimpse into the future of whale intelligence. Despite all the amazing things we've learned about bottlenose whales, there's still a lot that we don't understand. Their intelligence is truly remarkable, and they continue to surprise us with their problem-solving abilities. As we learn more about these amazing creatures, we're also learning more about ourselves. By studying their intelligence, we can gain a better understanding of how intelligence works in general. And it's not just about satisfying our curiosity. It can also help us develop new technologies and solve problems here on land. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll be able to use what we learn from bottlenose whales to create better AI systems or develop new ways of exploring the ocean. The ocean is full of wonders, and the bottlenose whale is a prime example of the amazing things that can evolve over millions of years. These whales are not just intelligent. They're incredibly adaptable and resourceful creatures who are constantly evolving and changing. That's why it's so important that we protect them. By conserving their habitats and reducing our impact on the ocean, we can ensure that these magnificent creatures continue to thrive for generations to come. That's all for today, folks. If you enjoyed this journey into the brilliant minds of bottlenose whales, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep-sea adventures. And if you want to learn more about these amazing creatures, check out the references below. Until next time, keep exploring and keep asking questions. Who knows where your curiosity will take you? Have you ever wondered what mysterious creatures might be lurking in the darkest depths of our oceans? What if I told you there's a creature lurking in the ocean's abyss? A colossal filter feeder so rare that humans have only seen it a handful of times? Prepare to have your mind blown as we dive deep into the mysterious world of the megamouth shark, uncovering its massive secrets and truly astonishing feeding habits. The first confirmed sighting of the megamouth shark didn't occur until 1976, when a naval vessel accidentally caught one in its nets. When scientists aboard the ship realized what they had, shockwaves rippled through the scientific community. Until that moment, the existence of this massive shark had been nothing but a myth. Since then, only a handful of specimens have been captured or observed in the wild, making it one of the most elusive and least understood creatures in the ocean. But why is the megamouth so elusive? Unlike its more famous shark brethren, the megamouth doesn't actively hunt prey. Instead, it passively filters tiny crustaceans and plankton from the water as it swims with its mouth agape. This unusual feeding method, coupled with its preference for deep, dark waters, makes it incredibly difficult to track and study. While other massive sharks like great whites and blue whales are relatively well understood, the megamouth remains a shadowy enigma. Yet scientists are slowly piecing together its life story using a combination of advanced technology and sheer determination. By analyzing the stomachs of captured megamouths, researchers discovered that despite their colossal size, these sharks primarily feed on microscopic plankton and small crustaceans. But don't let their tiny prey fool you. Megamouths can consume vast quantities of food, filtering up to 6,000 liters of water per hour, and eating over 4 pounds of food in a single day. That's the equivalent of a human consuming over 2,000 Big Macs in a day. But how do these gentle giants manage to eat so much? The secret lies in their mouths. The megamouse mouse is a marvel of evolution, perfectly adapted for its filter-feeding lifestyle. When the shark takes a gulp of water, its extremely thin lips and gill rakers act like a screen, filtering out krill and plankton. These tiny particles are then trapped on the gill rakers and swept into the shark's mouth, where they are swallowed and digested. In a single day, a megamouse can filter over 6,000 liters of water, consuming up to 4 pounds of plankton and small fish. While the megamouse is the largest of these filter feeders, it's not alone. Other open ocean species like the whale shark and basking shark also use similar methods to consume vast amounts of plankton. However, the megamouse mouse is uniquely adapted to its deep-sea habitat. Its jaws are collapsible, allowing it to take large gulps of water even in the dark, cold depths. And unlike its surface-dwelling cousins, the megamouse's mouth is lined with tiny barbs that help direct water over its gills for more efficient filtering. As the largest shark in the deep sea, the megamouse is a true master of its environment. It's perfectly adapted to thrive in the challenging conditions of the mesopelagic and basopelagic zones. Despite the cold, dark, and high-pressure environment, the megamouse has found a way to not just survive, but to dominate. Much of what we know about the megamouse's behavior is based on the few individuals that have been captured or observed in the wild. These sightings suggest that the shark may undertake long migrations each year, traveling from deep waters to the surface and back again. They may also breed in large groups, with females giving birth to up to 30 pups after a gestation period of around 18 months. However, much of this information is speculative and further research is needed to confirm these behaviors. In fact, so little is known about the megamouse that we don't even know how long it lives. Some estimates suggest a lifespan of up to 10 years, while others claim it could live for 20 years or more. Similarly, we have no idea how many megamouse exist in the ocean today. Some researchers believe there could be as few as several hundred individuals left, while others argue that the shark is more common than we think. The truth is, we may never know the exact answers to these questions. The megamouse is a creature of the deep, and the deep holds many secrets close. But that doesn't mean we can't continue to try and understand this magnificent creature. As we learn more about the megamouse, we'll need to develop new ways to protect it. Despite its massive size, the shark is surprisingly delicate. It's very sensitive to changes in its environment and is easily injured by fishing nets and lines. As the ocean's gentle giant, the megamouse reminds us of the incredible biodiversity hidden beneath the waves. While we may never fully understand the secrets of the deep, we can appreciate the beauty and wonder of the creatures that live there. So next time you hear someone say there's nothing in the ocean that can surprise us anymore, just smile and think of the megamouse. This truly remarkable shark has managed to elude humans for centuries, and it may continue to do so for many more. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to stay tuned for more updates on all things marine biology. We hope you learned something new and were inspired to protect the amazing creatures that share our planet. See you next time. Imagine a world where 80% of the planet remains unexplored, harboring secrets and some of the most powerful predators to ever exist. What if I told you the true rulers of this hidden realm are not just ancient, but incredibly intelligent, agile and absolutely awe-inspiring. Prepare to dive deep beyond the surface and discover the shocking truths about the ocean's largest predators. We often think of sharks as ferocious killing machines, solely driven by an insatiable hunger for blood. But the reality is far more nuanced and deeply fascinating. Welcome to the realm of the largest predators, where the rules of survival are as merciless as the depths they inhabit. First, we'll unveil the identity of the ocean's most formidable hunter, the apex of the aquatic food chain. And as we peel back the layers of their existence, you'll discover that these magnificent creatures are not the mindless monsters portrayed in myths, but highly intelligent beings with complex behaviors and crucial roles in maintaining the balance of our planet's largest ecosystem. But how do these ancient titans survive and thrive? Sharks have evolved over millions of years, developing diverse hunting strategies to conquer the oceans. From the stealthy ambush of the great white to the precise sensing of the hammerhead and the thresher shark's incredible tail web, each species has its own unique adaptation. Witness the raw power of nature as these predators utilize their specialized techniques to dominate their prey. The great white, with its torpedo-like body and rows of razor-sharp teeth, is a master of disguise. It uses its incredible sense of smell to locate seals and other prey, then explodes out of the water with unmatched speed and agility, delivering a bone-crushing bite that can be heard from miles away. The hammerhead, with its distinctive head shape, possesses a specialized sensory system that allows it to detect the weak electrical signals emitted by its prey. This ability enables it to find prey buried in the sand or hidden among coral reefs, giving it a significant advantage in the hunt. The thresher shark, with its disproportionately long upper tail lobe, has developed a unique hunting technique known as the tail whip. With lightning-fast precision, it whips its tail, creating a powerful force that can stun or disorient prey such as schools of fish, making them easier to consume. These are just a few examples of the diverse hunting strategies employed by large sharks, showcasing their adaptability and dominance in the marine environment. But there's more to these magnificent creatures than just their predatory instincts. Beneath the surface lies a world of unexpected behaviors and astonishing intelligence. Beyond the bite, what truly goes on in the minds of these magnificent beings? Sharks exhibit signs of self-awareness, recognizing themselves in the mirror, suggesting a level of consciousness previously thought to be unique to humans. They undertake remarkable migrations, traveling vast distances across the ocean to find food or suitable breeding grounds. Some species even display cooperative behaviors, working together to herd prey or take down larger animals. The interaction between orcas and great white sharks is a testament to the intelligence of these creatures, with each species employing clever tactics to outmaneuver the other. Orcas often target great whites, stealing their prey and even biting their fins to prevent them from escaping. In response, great whites have evolved to associate the smell of orca urine with danger, allowing them to evade potential attacks. Such behaviors highlight the remarkable adaptability and cognitive abilities of sharks, challenging our perceptions of their capabilities. Moreover, sharks possess extraordinary senses that make them formidable predators. Electroception, the ability to detect the weak electrical fields generated by living organisms, helps them locate prey hidden in the sand or behind coral structures. Their sense of smell is so acute that they can detect blood from miles away, ensuring they are the first to arrive at a food source. These sensory adaptations, coupled with their streamlined bodies and powerful tails, enable them to navigate the aquatic realm with grace and precision, making them the ultimate hunters of the deep. However, the very dominance we admire is now under immense pressure. Overfishing, driven by the demand for shark fin soup, has led to the depletion of many species. Destructive fishing practices, habitat destruction due to coastal development, and climate change all pose significant threats to their survival. As apex predators, sharks play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of marine ecosystems. Their presence helps regulate prey populations and ensures the health of the entire food web. The decline of shark numbers can have cascading effects, leading to an imbalance in the ecosystem. The future of these oceanic giants rests in our hands. By supporting sustainable fishing practices, reducing our carbon footprint, and advocating for marine protected areas, we can help safeguard their habitats and allow these magnificent creatures to thrive once again. In our quest to understand the largest predators, we've only scratched the surface of their existence. Sharks are not the mindless killing machines portrayed in myths, but highly intelligent, adaptable, and vital components of our planet's marine ecosystem. As we continue to explore the depths of our oceans, we'll undoubtedly uncover even more secrets of these magnificent creatures, reminding us of the awe-inspiring wonders that exist in the unexplored corners of our world. And if you want to be part of the solution in protecting these magnificent creatures, here's how you can help. Support organizations that are doing incredible work in shark conservation. Share your newfound knowledge with others and help debunk the myths and misinformation surrounding these creatures. Every small step we take can make a big difference in ensuring that the legacy of sharks continues for generations to come. As we conclude this journey into the depths of our oceans, let's carry with us the spirit of adventure, curiosity, and respect for the magnificent creatures that call the seas their home. Thank you for joining me on this incredible adventure. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep dreaming of the wonders that lie beneath the surface. Dive deep and discover the extraordinary in the everyday. Because the ocean's secrets are waiting to be uncovered, and the largest predators among us may hold the key to unraveling them.